a new cycle of karma comes in and hits your life going about 85 miles per hour. There is some sort of sequence of events that comes into play rapidly and creates great change for you in your life. Kind of canceling out the old paradigm of your life and bringing you into a totally new focus or new experience. This could happen around the 4th of July. You could meet somebody around the 4th of July, or something could happen around the 4th of July. And the reason I say this is because I see this as a fireworks sort of thing, and that's your time, and that's the time we're talking about within, on a human timeline. Talking about July of 2022, so that's your time in the zodiac, coming into your time in the zodiac. There's something coming here, and it's coming in fast, and it's gonna pop like a firework. It's like also it's like very electrical. It's very innovative. If this is an idea or a concept or an epiphany, it's the time is it's been time for this to come into your life now to create the change that's going to happen. It's destined. It's a very destined type of, fated type of thing. Well, it seems like you're aware that somebody is offering up their emotional abilities. They're meeting you with emotion. And it seems to be well exchanged emotion. Meeting you at your level of emotion. You might be meeting others at their level of emotion. Reciprocity is here. But there's also a maturity with an understanding of emotions, an understanding of what people desire, of the desires of others, desires of yourself, knowing what you desire and what makes you happy and emotionally fulfilled. But in the past, there's been this resourcefulness, there's this inner wisdom that has allowed you to use what you had to your advantage. you might feel like that your emotions are being managed properly, but deep down you might be feeling a little bit hindered by how emotionally controlling you are over your own situation, or how you're being emotionally controlled in a situation. You might not see the pitfall in the mastery that you have over yourself, over your deep innate nature. You may be kind of putting out a fire that might not be the best thing to put out, because I can see something happening that was fated. You feeling like you have the emotional control to put out any excessive, untamed emotional reaction or expression, to be emotionally mature in the situation. But yet, deep down, you are feeling burdened, restricted by your own inner beast, your own inner wild. And you might not be able to put out that flame completely with emotional balance. There needs to be an expression of any frustrations we have, of any shadows that we have within us. There needs to be a healthy expression of this. This is healthy and this is not healthy, and sometimes this is healthy and that's not healthy. There's almost a twist. The wheels changes 180, and something that was emotionally healthy might become emotionally manipulative. The devil and the magician together. This is, a con artist. You could be your own best con artist. You could be cheating yourself out of something. This is somebody who is emotionally resourceful, who can pull from the deep recesses of their own subconscious and create music or manifest the great things in their life. It also is somebody who can use their emotions to kind of make changes and control others or control oneself. So there's almost a new way of looking at it all, at this big change within you, or it's external to you that's causing changes within you. In the future, there's a new cycle beginning for you where you start off not knowing anything, yet having already gone through this experience, are looking at things with childlike eyes after this experience. There could have been a cataclysmic event in your life. There could have been a car accident, for example, that you experienced, or something traumatic maybe happened that was out of your control, that the universe threw at you. And you might be emotionally trying to get a grasp on this situation consciously, but deep down you're feeling there are some things that you cannot tame. There are some struggles, there is some fear that you cannot tame, that you may not even be aware of, that's coming up from the surface. And in the past, you've done your best to utilize what you have to create what you want. And maybe now what you had created and manifested for yourself up until this has happened has now left you feeling like you're starting all over again. But there's almost this childlike wonder, so it's not so disheartening as it would be if it was, like, say, for example, you had an accident and you were feeling like you just were defeated and down. It's almost as if you are trying to get control over any fears in your mind. Something happened, and now you're starting again. You may very well end up helping others that have gone through this emotional experience that you're going through now, or that you just went through in the future. Or people who are experiencing that may be coming to you for some sort of guidance along their journey. Your advice is to stay in control of what you can in a situation, knowing your place within the situation, knowing that there is spirit involved, and co-creating with that spirit, with the serendipity of things, with the wheel. There's a foresight here, the ability to see what's before us and make predictive moves. And it seems like you're going to be doing this with some help or nostalgia from the past. A gift. The past will be a gift for you in terms of you managing this in some way, shape, or form. To get in control again over your maybe childhood fears as well. Addictions. There is something here about managing the sweetness and nostalgia. Almost like a scrapbooking here of like, I'm going to be in control of where I put these memories, how I see them. Maybe there was something in the past that you wanted to see a certain way and took from whatever surrounded that situation and created it and made it your own. But now you're looking through things with new eyes after a certain situation has occurred in your life and seeing it for what it is and what it isn't, and understanding that all of those things are valid, even the ones that may be a little bit more darker or challenging aspects of it. And you're getting control of that. You're getting control of how you manage your own emotions. Or that is what you're guided to do about your memories of the past. How you saw the memories of the past, how you're emotionally connected to those memories. You are now filing away things in a different way. You've got new software and you're now recategorizing, editing the past and how you emotionally are connected to it in a new way. Or that's what you're being told you should do. Others see you as being balanced in your judgments of where things should go, how things should be displaced. maybe your logic in terms of how you're now seeing this. So before, you could have over idealized something from the past. And now you are taking that and you are not completely tossing out how you felt before, but integrating how you feel now with how you felt before and giving each their own place, which is creating more balance in your life. And other people are noticing that. Your life is starting to become more harmonious. There's more of a fairness to you. You might be just more balanced in general in terms of how you are approaching life, and people see your fairness to this. If this is a legal thing, other people see you on the right side of this situation. What you are hoping for. You're hoping to be in control of the potential outcomes or the potential of this situation. You're hoping that you'll be able to harness this managerial kind of sequence of events. It's almost like you're hoping to be in control of where things are put on a timeline and how that is going to come to place and come to be in a fair and balanced way. This is almost an editorial of the past. So going back over things, going back over a statement, going back over a piece of writing, going back over, you want to be the editor. You want to have the final say in the editing of a passion project or event or there is a fiery, like, very passionate, very, there's electrical energy here. So whatever happens, you want to be in control of how things are laid out, how people are whatever's being laid out. You want to have final say in this. And you fear maybe not having, even with your status, even with your title, that not being enough for you to express yourself in the most truest of ways, in the most honest of ways. Finding the courage almost. Even though the strength card isn't here, I see the lion and I see the magician. He's manifests. So manifesting the might to get through the situation. The outcome. A new slate. You are given a new slate. You are seen as being fair. Or this new slate is seen as being fair in the eyes of the universe. could very well be a weighing up of something in this world as well. So if it is something to do with the legal, there is a new beginning for you. And it may be one that you have to learn some new things along the way. It may be a lesson you have to learn. The Fool, he's kind of irrational. He doesn't need a reason. He just has his passion. It's like a match that's already been lit under his butt, and he goes forward without even having an external thing to flick him into gear. And because of this, he'll learn many lessons along the way. But there's a progression here in terms of the tangible things in life, of the plot, of the planning. There's something that you must learn in order to plan and take action on some sort of choice, something that you want, you desire, a balance. These are also very balanced. There's balance here. So your desires might need to be slowly, there might be something you need to study, to harness first before going forward on something. Your passions might be sending you off at 85 miles per hour, but there are certain things you're going to have to learn in order to maintain the plan. If it's a business, you need to maintain, the passion has to be there, but you also have to learn how to do a business, what's going to work for a business, and then you need to make the plan and follow through the steps with the plan. It will seem slower. It's like step by step, but it's not going as fast as you would like. However, the decision, this decision to start over and go this direction is met with harmony and collaboration and unionization, which could bring love, partnerships in business, or a desired outcome that creates harmony for those involved with it. And there's equal balance of kind of finances and emotions here. If it is a love situation, it's almost like getting serious before we get to the friendship part of it almost. It's like needing to take a step back and look at why we wanted something, why we went for something initially, and starting over again, making new plans and learning, relearning how to go about making a new plan for this relationship or this business plan, or if this is somebody who is in a service industry of some kind, they will help you get situated. Underneath it all, you might feel like the foundation, something wrong with the foundation of whatever you're doing. Don't worry about that. Let that come to the surface. Just be in control of how you feel about the way things have been. That's going to help you a lot. Managing how your feelings of the past, good, positive, negative, will help you in order to maintain the new plan, or to maintain the new passion that is going to spark you in this direction and maintain course along the journey. All right. Take care.